a super lame reading, and this is for my own personal enjoyment, mostly. And also to flex or, see how well this is gonna go. Great start, let's get to it. Play this game, please. Episode 1, the first turnabout. And I played the first 5 minutes before, but that's it. Play the first turnabout? Yeah. Drip, le drip, or... The bleeding stinker thinker. Blip, 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 blip. Damn it! Why me? Oh, I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. That guy. My ward and I agree. I'll make it look like he did it. I'm a genius. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. That's a revealing outfit. Hi. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him and stuff. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Man, they're really not in the loop. Anyone here, are they? I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, fucking obviously. Sorry. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? I'm sorry, I forgot I was brooding for a second. I'm brooding. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you, but in red. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Remember, I'm brooding. My first case is a fairly simple one. Blip, 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 blip. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Nope. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Wow, mean fucking kids. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's a stinker. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Or maybe he's just, very framing... I don't know. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. By the way, I'm not hearing any of the sound effects because I have to mute it because, recording. So, August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Rabble, 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 ba-dunk. Court is now in session for the trial of Master Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright,
Are you having a stroke? This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I am a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves.
What? Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh, can you imagine?
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Maybe he was right about that stroke.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
I know it's for gameplay purposes, but man, I can't.
Okay. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
It's me, right?
Oh, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. See, I know that. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Never mind the 4 years it takes to get here. The 4 grueling years. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Well, I know this one. I have read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait. Oh no! Surprise erection! I forgot I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record in red. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay?
But I'm pressing it now. Now is any time. Oh, okay.
As soon as they have to finish a sentence. Good to know. Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright.
Who is the victim in this case?
Cinder Block.
It's Block,
Your Honor. Cinder Block. Cindy Stone. Mahoney. Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone, Your Honor. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
She smoked a blunt that poisoned her, which caused her to be strangled.
But she was hit with a blunt object, I can only assume.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. Refrain from penis jokes, please. You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. This is really unorthodox and, of course, in high violation of any actual laws. But you seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Luckily, that's favoritism.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Max Payne, kind of. All right, he's slumming it. Yes, Your Honor.
It's Max Payne, get over it. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object, and I'm gonna think of a better voice for the judge sometime. Would you explain to the court what happened? Well, I mean, just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim, like my dead daughter and my dead wife.
I see the court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record.
Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. No, excuse the phrase. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. This is a murder trial, after all. Get your shit together, man. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Oh.
Here we go. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb, she just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor. Your Honor, the victim's passport. That's a boring voice. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. I'm still finding my way around here. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. The 7 of 30. Fucking American dating shit. Boom. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Nope. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts, you know. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle, and in exchange she was like, whoa. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop a moment. Stop. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. It really is. It is very irrelevant. But okay. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm gonna meet her in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. He is clearly not fit to stand trial. Listen to the guy. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, that was my strategy. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Slap, lie like a dog. Oh, I get it. Oh, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well, then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, calm the fuck down, but okay, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Rabble. Dong. Order in the court. Again, quick reminder, I have no sound on, so I have no idea what the fuck is going on outside of what I can see. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawid. Mr. Frank Sawid to the stand. I did not expect him to be named something like that. But then again, the mole. Okay, fair enough. Mr. Sawid, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony! Witness account! I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. And the man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. He's standing, but never mind that. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a stick of gum for you. Your breath is terrible, but also I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Perusal? Blackout record added to the court. Record.
Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, this is it. Get your shit together, the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You fucking kidding me with this shit? Why are you supposed to lie in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies! What? He was lying? Not so loud, Wright. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Are you high? First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the victim's face.
Witness face. Okay.
Open the court record with the R1 button,
Then point out contradictions in the testimonials. Okay, this is gonna be, okay, cross-examination. Witness account.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment.
Objection! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? He's legit wondering, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure. I find it odd that you would take notice of him.
He was wearing bare ass, you see.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all, and I know strange, look at me. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like
a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime? Boom! The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. The fuck's that mean? I mean, of course,
what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Wait. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open.
The fucking objection! Half open, you say?
Yeah, the door was half open, yeah. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought.
I see, and what happened next? Big objection! I'm gonna object everything.
What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Nah, that's gonna be a different trial.
Truer words have never been spoken. Oh my God! My heart is pounding. I love this man. Anyone would look inside?
Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
Wait for it. Objection!
Ba-doom!
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone.
Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Objection! So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, nothing except my mole.
Yeah, that's a very outstanding mole, but okay, seriously though, what happened next?
I thought to call the police immediately.
Objection! You thought to call the police? Whoop whoop! Does that ring a bell? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police? What happened next?
I thought I was doing the cross-examination.
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Well, that's a true objection!
The power was out, but that's okay.
Okay, go on.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
For a fucking objection! Hold it! Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Ah, right, what time did you call again?
So he was selling newspapers to people that weren't there.
Fucking got it.
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
I say objection! How did you know? Ba-doom! 1 p.m.? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. Oh, my chin is scratchy. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, scratchy.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Present some evidence to contradict him.
Hey, I remember the time exactly. It was
10%.
No, I can't. What am I supposed?
Oh yeah, bang! I mean, but doom! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. And I am quite gullible, you see, and even I find this fucking shitty. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. And you know, I mean, this is when I do this. Slap the paper, slap it nice. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. I made a funny, okay, but sorry. How did you explain this 3-hour gap? Look at me, I'm standing like a grown-up peeing. Objection!
This is trivial. Also, I'm sweating buckets. Oh my god, the witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Absolutely no favoritism in this courtroom at all. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
But what if I can't see through one? Wait! I remember now! Well, what do you remember? The time it happened, or what voice you're supposed to be using? Because you're all over the place. I mean, I found mine. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright.
Yeah? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Oh, objection, motherfucker! Oh, I can't even do... Okay, sorry.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I got you dead to rights, bitch. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
But Wright, you know what to do.
I got this one.
Don't worry.
Cross-examination. The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Nothing yet. Hold.
It was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
I say motherfucking objection because no power. Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. Look at this. I love doing this shit. And this is good. And this record proves it. Exclamation mark. Ow. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. You have no ears. I mean, the power was out. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? Or maybe the lawyer you hired to represent you? No, never mind.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sweet? The court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning and also not in that voice. Oh, that was grueling. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That, and you see rather...
Oh, sorry, that's still him. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sweet, I am easily convinced. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I love the sound of your voice. Oh, so sexy.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. I mean, let's all take the rest of the day off. That's enough for me. Oh, guilty, not guilty, who gives a crap? Let's go out and have some lunch. I'm drunk. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Gladly?
Oh, David.
Hearing the time. Cross-examination.
Patent pending.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it, but your eyes are closed all the time. You can't hear shit. I'm slapping paper. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful, but then again, look at my body language. I must be on all sorts of drugs right now, and I'm sweating. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock.
A table clock?
What the fuck is that? Like, it was the most scary thing he's ever heard of. Oh, damn.
Oh, that was a table clock in the apartment. Why would you notice that if you saw a dead person? I mean, that sounds really weird. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I even have the Ricky Gervais laugh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
How the fuck do you know that shit? That murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Oh, too late.
Something's fishy here. Scratchy. That must have been what I saw. Now, find the contradiction. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Still, that must have been what I saw.
Objection! You mean this finger I'm pointing with? Or, I mean, just wait a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue! Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Wow, you're pretty.
Man, I should have opened my eyes earlier. Wow.
Just answer the question or else I'm gonna slap paper again. Don't do it.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it sets the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Okay.
You would not be allowed.
Like, just give it a glance. Statue clock, who gives a shit? So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Ha! Knew it. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Clock. I've never heard of one of these things before. It's amazing. Tells time. Wow. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Nah.
I guess not.
It's a nice description.
There was a clock in the scene, so no problem.
Right, are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It wasn't his testimony. Hey! Wait, mate, that's me. Hey! You're right. Can we get a do-over, Mr. Judge?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, you can.
Yes, I do.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his foot. Hand, foot. Wooka. I don't know.
And yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed.
They're pointing now. Even the witness knew it was a clock because she knew the victim. Tell me, isn't it true that you knew the victim? In fact, you were one of her sugar daddies. Be frank. Or be you, remain yourself. But tell the truth, Mr. Saweed. I'm spitting all over the place. Oh, Frank? I'm always Frank. Oh, sorry. Wow, Your Honor. This is what you get for doing it all in one take. You have complete records of the victims' relationships. Mr. Frank Saweed does not appear anywhere. Huh? Oh, really? Oh, I am so aroused!
I mean, try to refrain from making off-the-cuff accusations in the future, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me think this over. Pointy time! The pointy finger says... because you went into the apartment. Fucking obviously. But boom, you're lying. You were inside the apartment at the day of the murder. Ah! Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh, fucking shit, he can? You're talking with... Oh shit, really? You're talking with the clock. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. He's very calm. I live on only warm milk and Xanax. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saweed. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Dreamy, thinker, understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Lawyer, that voice was burned into your damn mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Isn't this really all hearsay, conjecturing, and all that shit? I'm not a lawyer, but it seems like I should have been objected by the other guy, Mr. Payne. But what do I know? That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh, okay. Deep into it. What's the meaning of this? This is all based as conjecture. Please, can I have my heart medication soon? I'm dying here. No! Baseless? Just look at the victim's face.
What the fuck? Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, I hit the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Rabble. Bang. Order
in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
But he ripped off his toupee, Mr. Payne.
He ripped off his toupee, Mr. Payne. Wow, that was a tongue twister.
Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Saweed heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear if you simply try sounding the fucking clock. Let's sound the clock now. Hear it in this court. Your Honor, may I point at the clock?
You may. I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:55. Okay, that certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ow! Ha! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Savid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Savid, going very orny. Try to talk your way out of this one. Any time now, Mr. Savid. Ha! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he talking about now? I thought I had it in the back. While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Oh. Oh. Shit. He's right! How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. I do not! Boom! Oh, I can't. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict this witness. Oh, indict? Unfortunately. Kaboom! This is the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawidions. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! My toupee just flies across the room. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! Gee, I almost had him. Oh, another one got away. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. I mean, there's just nothing I can do about it now. Or is there? No, I can't. Come on, Mia, boss, Mia. Not so fast, Mr. Sweet. Mia! I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? And don't look at my boobs. Okay. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. I can't, but... Wait! Ah! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? And also calm the fuck down. Find it and let them have it!
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course! There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough witch! Let's see you pull this one out. Still can't do shit. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running low. Sorry. Because I have a badge. Because the time difference, I suppose. I don't know. Boom. Passport. It's blue. I mean, the victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Prove enough. For you, Mrs. Sweet, I have paper to slap if you are so inclined to disagree. Or should I say, oh, okay, sorry. Let me do this one again. Prove enough for you, Mrs. Sweet? Or should I say, Mr. Did it? Yeah! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well.
Mr. Wright! I'm right here. Calm down. Blink. Christ, don't make me do this. I have to say.
I have to say, I'm impressed. You did the very, very bare minimum of what a lawyer is supposed to be doing on a day where he's hungover, cataracts, Alzheimer's, but still, I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butt, not guilty? Question mark? Oh, that'd be great.
Oh man, do they have confetti in the courthouse? That would be amazing.
Boom! Confetti party at my place. This shit is going off the hook. And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawid, or Mr. Dunid, was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When I don't know what the fuck that was. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. Hey. After he left, Mr. Sawid let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh! I caught you and your mole! No, not me and my mole! While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck gold. Or, that's unfortunate. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won! Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Oh, here we go.
My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Sounds bad. Sorry, I need to... Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Get the fuck out of here. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. It's funny. Someone died. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts... innocent. I couldn't think of anything. Thanks. I suppose it doesn't really matter that my girlfriend was killed now. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Someone still died. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh, hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Hey, here, take this. It's a present. Or what? Is he gonna give me the fucking what? A present? Oh, he's gonna give it to her? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Yeah, it's actually a legit murder weapon that killed my girlfriend maybe like less than a day ago. It's amazing. I made this clock for her. I made one of her. One for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
I don't, that makes you wanna cry! Larry... are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she's thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Oh, for fuck's sake, way to put me on the spot. Something that proves how she felt about him? Yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
I mean, that, right? I mean,
What? What is she talking about? I have a passport for you. I don't fucking know what the hell it's supposed to be. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget her soon enough. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, okay? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, they must pay. Pay us all the money. Also, you have to believe in yourself. Right? I love you. I mean, listen, learn, grow stronger. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
I believe in Batman and Robin.
Okay. But also, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. As of course, paperwork isn't the thing here, so yay! Say, how about dinner? On me.
Oh, can I have dinner on you? That sounds fucking...
Yeah, we'll drink a toast. Yeah. Speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
This is the weirdest flirting I've ever...
And so my first trial came to a close. I almost got this part, but it almost isn't enough for me to not continue with this line of work. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." Yeah, but he gotta pay. I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay. Oh. Unless you count the clock he gave me a... He just... Okay. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be in the center of another incident. Oh, for fuck's sake, I knew it! And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end.